G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video, and in this video we are taking a look at the performance of the great or the giant ape Kid Goku after his recent EZA on DBZ Dokkan Battle Global in the Gods of Destruction event. So obviously Goku, like Raditz, like Vegeta, recently got his EZA on DBZ Dokkan Battle as part of Global First exclusives, and he got an EZA that improved him quite a lot, really. It gave him starting attack and defense of 80% at the beginning of turn, plus an additional attack and defense of 80% when he fires a super attack. He also raises his attack and defense on super attack permanently, and he has a medium chance of firing additional super attacks. So that will only occur once he is below 80% health. Plus, he also has the ability to transform into a great ape. Now, it's a relatively low chance to transform into a great ape. We go through this entire fight here without transforming into a great ape, so it is a very low chance. But that being said, it is still a chance and it is still there. Now, obviously, you just saw the turn that passed. Goku took single digits after firing a super attack. Obviously, in this exact situation right here, Goku did obviously have an item active, but Goku will stack his defense over time, and he'll be a really solid defensive unit. He's generally going to be better in the second slot because obviously his secondary defense will kick in. But if you have a rainbow Goku like myself, or your Goku's got, let's say, 2 dupes in him, his stats are going to be pretty damn high. So he'll actually stack his defense not that slowly. He keeps up par with units like transforming Vegeta, with units like the UI free-to-play Goku that we have, and so you can use them in the first slot if entirely necessary. So it is a possibility, it is something you can do if needed, and just realistically is an alternative for you to use for Goku. So we have him linked here. He's not got a lot of links with this UI Goku, not a lot at all, but they at least somewhat of a rotation. They do share a key link. So yeah, overall a decent pairing. We can see Goku here is at 93,000 defense. Remember, he is essentially almost doubling his defense when he fires his super attack because of that additional attack and defense he gains on super. So it's not that big a deal, the number that you see there. But the point is that he will be increasing that as he goes along as well. So he's a very solid unit, very reliable, and yeah, he's doing some decent damage as well. He's getting in some decent attack stats, close to 2 million. We are missing a lot of his super vital links. We're missing links like Transform, Saiyan Raw, The Incredible Adventure, all those big links, big damage, big defense increases. So yeah, realistically, Goku is missing a lot of vital links. And so he could be performing even better, honestly. He really could. So I was very impressed with Goku's performance. Obviously, it's a rainbow Goku, so it is technically the top performance that Goku can do. But his numbers are just really good. I mean, without any major attack links active, we're hitting 2 million. His defense is solid throughout the entire event. From the very beginning, as a second slot unit, his defense is exceptional. He tanks double digits, he tanks some supers, he just does a lot of work, and I think that's just so impressive for a unit like this, who realistically wasn't a usable unit at all. He's now such a helpful unit. He is so good, and he's just really impressive, just way more impressive than he was before. So you can see here, we're now getting into the point where we don't have items active anymore. You will see that Goku's defense is sitting at a decent threshold, but again, it's gonna jump up quite a lot once he fires that super. You always need to remember that once he fires that super attack, that defense is literally essentially doubling. So yeah, it's difficult to say entirely because obviously passives and things like that and links and all, I mean, you can calculate it, but I'm not gonna do it for you guys in the middle of a video. But the point is yeah, he's just got such good, reliable defense. So yeah, obviously we do get lucky with the evasion here. Goku then follows up with a really, really solid attack stat and then takes no damage, which again, very, very good sign. So really, really nice, really powerful play by Goku there. You'll see we get very low in terms of health, but then the full heal from the free-to-play base form Goku kicks in, and that's incredible. I mean, that's a super powerful ability. It's really awesome. So yeah, really, really cool of them to do that. I think it's great. Super helpful in this situation as well. This Goku's defense gets really high, enough to handle normal attacks in terms of this God of Destruction stage. So also very, very good perk. And he's got a decent pairing partner in the free-to-play April Fool's Goku as well. So yeah, really nice, powerful free-to-play rotation. Just wanted to point that out. I know we're looking at Goku, but I mean, it's still always really cool to see some nice, powerful free-to-play stuff as well. So yeah, really, really good display from both of those units. The full heal obviously helps us a lot. And it really just helps us reset. We're able to obviously get some stacks, get some defense going. Vegeta here is able to obviously keep stacking his defense, which is super important. So yeah, realistically, like, very, very cool. We get the transformations going, his defense is rising. But this Goku combo here is our way to go. You can see here we've got 124,000 defense on Goku. Remember, that is going to skyrocket once he actually super attacks. So even though it looks like only in inverted commas, 120,000 defense, it's going to jump up drastically once he fires that super attack. And that's really just going to help us out. The evasion of Goku also really helping us out to evade some attacks there. It's evaded a couple super attacks. Gaining the defense, doing the double supers really helps to reduce the amount of damage he's going to take as well. So that's always helpful. You can see all those evasions really helping to cut down the damage. This Goku here, also good damage. Not really triggering his additional super attack so much, which is a little bit of a shame. But he is doing some decent damage. He's tanking beautifully now. Once he's set up, he is just so good in that second slot. He is just really, really soaking up damage for us, which is great. So yeah, at this point, everything's coasting quite nicely. We are going to be able to finish the event with Goku. As much as usually we're not too bothered about finishing events for showcases, I do think sometimes it's nice when you can to let the unit run the course, I want to say, the best way to put it. You let the unit kind of run through the event. You show the various times he gets hit. It also just gives people more of a sample size to see how Goku does. So yeah, realistically, I do think it's really, really good how Goku does, and it's just very impressive. He does great. He does really well. He soaks up damage really well. He, dishes out a decent amount of damage. He could do more damage, but we are, like I said, just lacking that linking partner. We're just lacking that foil that he needs to be wrapped around him to really get a good, be in a good situation offensively. A lot of his power comes from 3 or 4 links offensively, and without those activating, he's not going to be necessarily the happiest unit. But at the same time, you can see here, this is a real perk of Goku. When you can put him in that first slot, because obviously he's not worried about taking any attacks before he attacks, he's just the best tank. And that allows you to obviously then let the UI Goku build up some more defense before he has to start tanking. So all these things really add up. They allow you to make the correct decisions. And obviously, if you keep getting same type orbs and things like that, you are going to be able to really kind of heal up and start benefiting from the heals that you're going to get on your units as well. So that is also obviously super important and really, really helps out as well. So yeah, just something that's always super helpful, really good for you. And yeah, just a good sign. But Goku doing great so far, honestly. Probably one of the best performers in the team. I know the team has a lot of free-to-play options, so maybe people don't think that's saying a lot, but Goku really, really doing well. Great defensively, offensively good. I think in terms of Goku, I think they definitely got the mixture right. They made Goku solid and usable in the second slot, but by giving him raising attack and defense permanently, they enable him to kind of be a bit more helpful in these long form events. I feel like unless Raditz is rainbowed or has a couple dupes, he can suffer quite a bit. And I think Vegeta is the same. I just think there's a lot of those things. But they also did have to like factor in things like balancing the giant form that they can turn into. Although we haven't seen it at any point in this battle, being able to take, 2 turns away from the God of Destruction and essentially give them to ourselves and allow ourselves to get 6 free attacks, and there's always a super powerful mechanism to have. So yeah, realistically, from the God of Destruction side or from this event side, I definitely think they do well. I just think they're not designed to be main units. I think that obviously creates too much incentive of having them, and I mean, I don't see why a gacha game would complain, but maybe it's a balancing thing. But yeah, you can see here, really good. Obviously, we're just being careful about how many orbs we use. We're trying to leave a decent enough stash for that blue Goku, who's definitely our weakest unit by now. So yeah, just something you're just trying to balance. At this point, we're very fortunate PHY Goku does have quite a fair amount of defense. And we're also healing so much off of same type orbs that taking these 140, 150Ks isn't mattering so much. Goku cracking the 2.1 threshold as well, and getting that additional super in from his passive, which is always a score. So yeah, really good showing from Goku there. Nice little turn to finish it off. And then this Goku will come in, do a decent amount of damage and take some back, but we'll be able to finish off the God of Destruction next turn with blue form Vegeta. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Goku. Have you used him in the Gods of Destruction event? Have you used him in ESBR? Have you used him in any other content? Do you like Kid Goku? Do you not like Kid Goku? Do you wish they'd do more of these? Or do you think they got the balance a bit off with these giant ape EZAs? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I always appreciate it. I enjoy replying back to them, so it is just something that interests me. But yeah, but other than that, guys, that's gonna be it from me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.